Saving quit is arguably the best feature they added in Modern Zombies, and it has so many issues that no one really even talks about that I decided that I need to take everything in my hands and make a video, discuss every single problem that saving quit now has and possible solutions to that. Hopefully Trek will see this video, or like someone big will see this video and they will make a video about it too, because from what it seems like, BO7 has every single issue that BO6 saving quit files has, so there is no progress throughout the games. So first, it's very obvious that save files deletes when you load into the game. As soon as you see the loading screen and you like something happens like crash, for example, your save file is gone. Same thing will happen to you if you crash on the first round that you loaded back in, because you can't save the game on the first round that you loaded back in. Solution for that problem, I would say, would be very simple. Just make it so save files don't get deleted until you create a new one. Issue number 2, save files are very unreliable. Sometimes you lose your temporary save file, or you just don't get the temporary save file after you crash for the first time. Sometimes you don't get it on the second crash, sometimes you don't get it on the third crash. Usually people think that you cannot get more than one temporary save file, which is a lie. In my Liberty Falls 99 game, I actually got to 99 and I crashed 2 times. And then I decided to test if I will lose my temporary save file on the third crash, and when I got to 99 I force quit and I didn't get my temporary save file back. So yes, you still do lose them, and there is no really way to get them back. I thought there was a way, but it's either very inconsistent or just doesn't work. I don't know. Solution here would be easy. Just fix the bug. This is clearly a bug. It's not a feature. It's been in the game since Citadel came out, maybe even earlier, basically from the launch of the game, and no one even really talked about it. Everyone just took it as granted, and that annoys me the most. Like, most important things for Highrounds that are broken usually gets ignored, and saving quit is such an important feature in the game, and it had no improvement throughout the game. And in BO7 they didn't improve saving quit either, because in the beta we had the same bug happening to Decal and Donuts. Decal lost his 600 round game by crashing or disconnecting, and he didn't get his temporary save file back, although it was his first crash, I think, maybe second. And then Donuts crashed in round 60, like it was a very early round, and he didn't get his temporary save file too. So they didn't fix the bug, didn't address it, they never even mentioned it, they never even acknowledged it. We really need to talk about it, guys. Next problem is that we can't save multiple maps at the same time or multiple games. I kind of get why, but at the same time I don't really get why. Maybe it's not that important for Black Ops 6 because it only has like 6 maps, but for BO7 I think it would be crucial to have this feature, because we will have 5 maps by season 1, and so it would be really nice to have multiple save files at the same time. Maybe, for example, 1 save file per map. That would have been ideal. Next issue is that not everything saves, because when you save and quit, you don't really save and quit, you more like end the game, and then when you load back into your save file, you just load into the copy of the previous game that you had. It will reset your armor. Like, even if your armor was damaged by half, it will just make it full. Sometimes it will just randomly teleport you to spawn room instead of the place where you last were, which is very annoying, especially on Terminus, where the road from the spawn room to the boat is takes like 1 minute or maybe even more. Or for example, in Citadel, when you get all the swords by getting all the stamps, you will start getting those metal-headed zombies again. They will always spawn after you save and quit. And the most important thing that save and quit doesn't save is max ammo round cycle. People found out about it very early, because during the first race, people were already not sure whether to allow saving quitting on the max ammo rounds, to skip them or not, because max ammo rounds back then were 10 times slower than just regular rounds. We'll get to this more detailed a bit later, but before that I also want to mention that drop cycle also resets after you save and quit. And not only drop cycle resets, the amount of essence you need to get your first power-ups is also reset. Meaning, when you, for example, play 100 rounds without save and quit, then you will only start getting drops like 1 minute into the round, and the longer you play, the rarer you will be getting those drops. But when you save and quit, you just get all your drops almost at the same time, and you have a 50% chance of getting an insta-kill on the first round that you load in, which makes killing elites super easy, and in general just makes insta-kills very common. It's not really that important for Black Ops 7 because there is no drop cycle in Black Ops 7, they removed it completely, but it still will affect how drops work there. So now let me explain you how exactly save and quit affects max ammo rounds. First, you need to know how they work. So I have a spreadsheet which I made. I think you already know this. Max ammo rounds in Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 can happen every 5 to 6 rounds, meaning on the first, second, third, and fourth round, you will never get a max ammo round. One thing that people don't know is that exfil rounds cannot be max ammo rounds. So for example, if max ammo round was supposed to be on the exfil round, it will skip it and become the next round, meaning sometimes you'll have cycles when max ammo rounds happens every 7th round, on the 7th round, sorry. For example, in this game here. So this is an example of the game, of a real game. I just showed here 100 rounds. On the right side, you can see the percentages of like the chances of the round being a max ammo round. So first 5 round is 50%, then it resets, 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds is 0%, then again 50. Then next time we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th round, it's again 50%. It's not a max ammo round. So next round should be a max ammo round, but it can't be max ammo round because it's the next round. So it happens guaranteed on the next round. So 7 rounds. That's actually a reason why I don't like exfils, because they just steal your max ammo rounds and eventually you like get less of them. Here you can see you get 17 max ammo rounds and basically 17 max ammo rounds in 100 rounds. And that number could be smaller, could be bigger. We'll get to this a bit later too. But on average, you will be getting around 17 rounds. So that's pretty accurate. But then when you save and quit, your max ammo round cycle resets every time you save and quit. And not only resets, after you save and quit, you can get max ammo round on every single round. So meaning every time you load into the game after your save file, you have 1 in the 6th chance of getting a max ammo round here. And every time you progress 3 rounds, this chance of getting a max ammo round increases more and more until it's again guaranteed. Because first we load in, it's 1 in 6 chance to get max ammo, then 2 in a 6, 3 in a 6, 4 in a 6, should have been 5 in a 6, and then 6 in a 6. So 100%. What it means is that max ammo rounds now can happen on average every 3.5 rounds. So you can get something like that when you get max ammo round, then you save and quit, load back in, and then it happens after just 1 round. Sometimes you will get consecutive max ammo rounds too. So you get max ammo round on this round, you save and quit, load back in, and you get another max ammo round. And so in this game that I played, it happened, I think, yeah, it only happened, I only got 2 max ammo rounds back to back. Another thing that happens is that if you save and quit on round 31, for example, round 30 is a max ammo round, so you save and quit. This round cannot be exfil round. It has a chance of being max ammo round. And I think this happens here, yeah. So we got a max ammo round here on round 60, and then we save and quit, load back in, and we get lucky, and we get another max ammo round. So interestingly, in this game, we lost our max ammo round here, but in this game, we gained it. So you already saw this, I think, but in the game where I saved and quit on after every single max ammo round, I got 28 total max ammo rounds, which is almost 50% more than if you played the game normally. And for you to actually see how much it ruins the game and the flow of the game and like everything, I made simulations. I wrote a code that simulated 999 rounds. If you want, I can explain to you how this code works in the comment section, but it is very accurate and it resembles how max ammo rounds work in the real game. And so I simulated 999 rounds and we did it 100 times. So in scenario number 1, we never save and quit. So we just do our rounds regularly, normally. And what we got is that the lowest amount of max ammo rounds was, where is it? 173. So that was like, we got least lucky here because we got only 68 5 cycles, meaning we got max ammo rounds after each 5 rounds only 68 times, and we got 6 cycle 80 times. That's very unlucky. And then 25 rounds were very unlucky where we got 7 cycle, meaning we got 6th round as an exfil. And then the luckiest game was where we got 182 max ammo rounds, where we got astonishing 111 max ammo rounds on the fight cycle, and only 53 on the 6th cycle. And also you can see here only 18 rounds of 7th cycle, meaning that's a very lucky game. But you can see on average you're getting like 177 max ammo rounds. That just resembles that round in their perspective. And you can see that the percentage of getting either 5 or 6 cycle is 50-50, because here you get 88, and then you have 50% of getting this, either 6 or 7, which is also around 88 maximum rounds, which is 50-50, so everything is working fine. But then we have this. Here in this game, we started saving quitting after each maximum round. In real game, you would probably start saving quitting after hundreds round, only after around 100, because you also like lose some time saving quitting and then loading back into the game. And on average, your regular rounds are about the same length on around 100, depends on the map, of course. And so here, the worst game was where we got 243 max ammo rounds. That's more than 60 max ammo rounds, more than the best round here, best game here. And again, I remind you that in these games, you can get either 1 cycle, 2 cycle, 3 cycle, 4, 5, 6, and 7 sometimes if you really get really unlucky. And you can get consecutive max ammo rounds, which means back to back to back. And the best game here was the game where someone got 284 max ammo rounds. And also you can see that the amount of 7 cycle max ammo rounds is significantly smaller here. Like the best game, for example, was only 4 max ammo rounds on this 7th round, and the worst game was 16 compared to here when everything was 20. The worst one was 26 and the best one 17. So now we can look at average, and on average you would get around 263 max ammo rounds, which is almost 100 max ammo rounds more than average here. But this column shows what was the highest cluster of consecutive max ammo rounds, meaning the best game was this game, number 83, where the lucky guy got 6 max ammo rounds back to back once, maybe twice, I don't know, but he got 6 max ammo rounds back to back. And that the funniest thing, that it actually happened to me once. I got 6 max ammo rounds back to back. I never heard of anyone doing that before me, and I don't think anyone got like 7 back-to-back max ammo rounds, but this is possible, and I am the proof of that being possible. And worst game was the guy who got 2 max ammo rounds back-to-back. This just shows us how 99s are dependent on whether you are getting max ammo rounds a lot or not, which some people might think not really a problem, but in my eyes, it is a huge problem. It just ruins the competitiveness of the game, well, like not the competitiveness, but it just ruins the game flow. And last race on 499 of Reckoning, for example, was the least fun one to watch, because all it was is just semi-quitting after each max ammo round. So I don't know if I'm alone in this, and that I'm the only one who thinks that this is a problem, but I really hope the track will fix this. Not just this, but all of these things as well. And it's not really even that hard, because for example, fixing max ammo rounds just is, I think, just one line in the code. Just remember your last max ammo round. I think that's it from me, and yeah, just guys, have a good day, and send this video to your friends and maybe even big YouTubers. Maybe someone will see this and make their own video about it.